Good morning. Hello guys, how are you? So there was a deer the other day who got hit on the interstate, came up and over, wound up in the ditch. She's still alive, so I had to call. Well, I couldn't get the I can't remember what I couldn't find a phone number to get a hold of the conservation agent. So I wound up calling the sheriff, hoping that they would do something, to help her, because she was hurting. And they came and they put her down. Not what I wanted, but, who am I? Apparently that's what they do a lot, because the sheriff said to me, I hate doing this. Well, she was hurting, so, you can't let her hurt. So they called the conservation agent, or he did, the sheriff did. Nobody has been out here to get her. She's still over there, and she still smells, or she's starting to smell, because rigor mortis is kicking in, and she's going through all that. And so the wind is blowing from the south, and the deer is south of me, and so I keep getting whiffs. It's kind of bad. Okay. Talking about the deer is not what I had intentions of doing. But, so, let's talk about this bed right here. From this light fixture to the one there in the middle. I was planting stuff out day before, Monday. And I forgot that this stuff was sitting over here on the fender of my trailer. And the wind picked up my tray, dumped it on the ground. So why does that matter? Well, because in that particular tray I had sugar snap peas, pepperoncini peppers, yellow sweet squash, butternut squash, and cantaloupe. And it dumped them all on the ground along with the tags. And of course the tags didn't stay with all of them. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think, or 11 plants, all planted in this short bed here that I don't know what they are. I don't think I had any sugar snap peas. I think they all died before I got them planted, honestly. But the tag was in there, so I stuck it in the ground. And I planted all of them together because, well, I didn't know which was what. What was which one was what. Whatever. I just planted them all together because I didn't know what else to do. So this is going to be a guessing game. It'll be fun. But that kind of brings me to today. And something that I just was weighing on my mind. It's easy to feel overwhelmed. Especially if you're like me and started a bunch of stuff and it's still not all even hardened off, let alone in the ground. And you're trying to find places for it. And then you go on YouTube and you try to do some research on, try to do research on it. You're trying to figure out what's the best plan of action to do and all that. And then you see that it looks like everybody has their stuff together and you don't. And it is easy to feel overwhelmed. That is when I say, step back and realize apparently you're doing something right. Even if those are potatoes and everybody says potatoes are the easiest thing to grow. I'm not sure I agree. But hey, I got that going for me. And while these plants that I showed you here kind of look a little puny, they're getting better every day. And I have all my tags facing the other way. These are huckleberry plants. I don't think this is where I should have planted them. I should have separated them out. Again, I did things wrong, but I got them planted. I have onions planted where I should have artichokes that came back. My artichokes didn't come back. I did it wrong somehow. But I still did it right because I still have something planted in this bed. I have lettuce growing. I have marigolds that are marigolding. Okay, they're flowering. I have carrots that when I planted them are a 60-day harvest. I have a few more days to go. I may let them go out to 70 days because a couple other packages that I saw said 70 days, so it just depends. I'll have to peel them back. I have broccolini that is going like crazy. I have no idea when to harvest it, but I have broccolini growing. I have kale growing that's ready to be harvested now. I have potatoes running out my ears. I have onions running out my ears. I may not know when to harvest all of this stuff, but at least I've got stuff growing. I planted all of this the other day. I built my own trellis for it. I got it planted. And it's growing. And it looks better than it did the day before. So at least I've got that going for me. My tomatillos, they don't look great, but they're here. And that one has some problems. I need to address bug issues. But they're in the ground. And they're growing. Am I going to get it right every time? No. I have eggplants. No, those aren't eggplants. Those are eggplants right here. My eggplant is a summer-loving crop. I planted it out and then we went through a cold snap for an entire week. Where the daytime temps barely broke 55 degrees and the nighttime temps were in the upper 40s to low 50s. And I thought, crap, I shouldn't have planted them out, but I did. There was no changing that, and it could stunt them. But you know what? I got them in the ground. Cabbage. It doesn't look so hot. Cabbage is a cool weather crop. It's planted in the wrong spot. I did it wrong, but you know what? I did it. This is broccoli calabrese, Calabrase, I believe. Cool weather plant. Not planted in the right spot, but you know what? It's planted. Will I learn something? Absolutely. Is that what should be happening? You bet your bottom dollar. I'm going to learn something from this, even if it is I did it wrong. I have that stuff. I have this stuff. And that stuff. And I have weeds. Oh man, I'm good at growing weeds. Heck yeah. But you get on YouTube and you watch all these people who just seem to have their stuff together and they know what they're doing and they're doing it right. And then you want to come out here and compare yourself and go, well, crap, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe you don't. Maybe they do. But you know what? You're trying. And that's what matters. I have half of my garden is remulched. I've been using feed sacks to help get the weeds under control because I laid down the weed barrier. You can see some poking through right here. And it didn't help. Look at all the weeds I have. It's sad. It was supposed to be the 30-year stuff that was super top dollar and super awesome. And I'm here to tell you, that's a load of crap. load of crap. Because it lets weeds through like crazy. And I don't have a lot of gaps. No. Because what I did was I laid it down under this board right here. And down under this board right here. So there's a little bit of overlay that goes actually under the beds. Under my raised beds. Having weeds in the beds makes a little more sense because it is ground underneath. Having this super awesome black stuff, it helps keep away the weed barrier, is a load of crap. But you know what? It's there. And I'm not digging it up anytime soon. Yep. You know, I can see every now and again it coming up, you know, right there beside the boards, like right there and right there. That makes sense. The middle of the bed, nope. But I have potatoes growing and I have flowers. Flowers means that they're potatoing. Is that really a word? No. Is that what I'm going with right now? Absolutely. It means I'm doing something right. So that's a win. Gardening is just like photography. It's a constant learning. I've been reading book after book after book, trying to get this all right. Those are weeds, but I haven't done anything with that. That truck is really loud. You know, though, I'll call it a win. Look at my garlic. That's a win. Is everything going to be a win every time? No. Do those people who have those YouTube videos that tell you everything on how to do it, did they just start last year and have it all down? No. They've been at this a while. And that's why they can say, oh, well, this is what you did wrong. This is what you need to do better. They didn't start last year. They didn't start the year before. And I'm here to tell you, they make mistakes as well. Days like this, when you're feeling sad, just like I kind of have had some moments where I feel like I'm just not doing it right. I'm here to tell you, you did what other people haven't. So you're doing something right. Okay, that was a quick tour of my garden and myself. Pep talk to myself, and maybe you too. Hopefully somebody benefits from this besides just me. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.